Hello everyone. Today I have a fun little project. It is a folded little, basically an envelope that has like a pop-up feature, and it's just really fun. I put a watercolor in it. It's a traditional fold. I don't know who designed it, but I love it for putting in journals, just giving as gifts. And I actually love, I've got to show you this. I found this paper, collagesoup.com. They have books and they have downloadables, and what I did with this one is I downloaded it and I printed it on both sides. So what you get is you get this great double-sided origami paper, and even though these are great for collage, I think they're beautiful for origami. So what I did was I printed out this little lovely color. I thought that was really pretty, yellow on one side and black on the other. And I made a little kind of to color coordinated with it. I made a little watercolor affirmation, and I made a little watercolor focal point with a little, this is actually art foamies, and I stamped it and then watercolored it. This is an 8-inch square. So you just laser printed double-sided. And you're going to need the extra strip that you cut off from the paper. You can use that to make the belly band. So let's get started folding. What you're going to do is you're going to take your paper, and depending on which side you want to be the dominant side, you will have that facing the table. And you're going to fold it in corner to corner in both directions. Making sure your creases are nice and straight. And then you're going to take your corners, the top or the opposite corners, and you're going to fold them towards the center. You're not going to fold them onto the center, but you're going to line them up along the crease and just fold them maybe just a little hair off the center. And do the same thing on the other side. Just fold it up just a little, not to touch it, but just close. So it just has a little bit of a gap right here. And then you're going to take it, open it up, and fold the bottom edge to the crease you just made. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And just roll it over, or just fold these pieces over. And you're going to take this edge and you're going to bring it to the center. Crease, and you're just going to crease it. And you're doing the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, like that. I love this paper. I just think it's so pretty. Now there's a crease right here in the center. You can see this crease here. This is where we're going to do our work from. You're going to take, this would be one side of the box. I'm going to just do one side and then I'll do the opposite side. So I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to fold it and bring it over to meet the crease in the center. Just going to lay it right over on, kind of have it meet it, and then I'm going to press as far as I can, crease this as far as it will go. I'm going to do the same on this side, and I'm going to just bring that and then crease it. It wants to stand up, okay, like this, and then I'm going to take the whole thing and I'm just going to bring this over and I'm going to line this edge up here, and I'm just going to crease like that. Now you'll see there's this flap, the crease is already there. I'm just going to fold it. And I'm going to fold this one. Crease is already there. And then this one. Just going to fold this one right to meet these. Okay. Now you could fold this now backwards, and you could leave it like this, which is very nice. I might even do that today. The first one I did I'll show you. This one has a kind of a little triangle flap opening, which I think is nice. But maybe trying one this time because I like that black. I think it's really nice. I'm just going to fold it back all the way as far as I can. And that is one side of the box opening. Okay. Now, if you wanted to fold it like the triangle flap like this, you would just fold these little corners in and it would create a point. But let's just keep it like this for now. We can change it later. I'm just going to repeat exactly what I did. I'm going to just fold that edge in, and then crease, fold this folded edge to just lay on top of that, or right next to that center crease, and then nicely give it a nice crease, and then just lay it down. And this time you might take your paper and just kind of look at it this way, and then make sure this lines up with this here. And once you do that, you can just crease it. Okay, then we turn it over. We're going to repeat exactly the same steps. We're just folding these little flaps that are already, the crease is already there, and folding those flaps towards the center, like that. And then you're going to fold this flap towards the center as well. Okay, and this one looks a little different, but that's okay. I'm just going to fold this back like that. Well, let me just take a look at this and see if I like it like this. So it opens up like that. I like that. I think that's a nice look. Why not just keep that? But if I wanted to show you the flap, I'll just do it. I'm just going to fold this corner in towards its center the same way. And I'm just going to fold it back. Both of them are nice. I kind of like them both. Okay, this one's, I like that because it kind of feels like a little handle. I'm going to fold this one, just to basically the same thing. I'm repeating the same thing on the other side. And now I'm just going to fold this like that. Done. So now my box is done. It's a little pop-up box. I love this Collage Soup paper because it makes a beautiful double-sided paper. I just love that. I think that's really cool. All right, now I'm ready to make my belly band. So I'm taking a strip, and I could choose whatever side I want. I think I like this side. So I'm going to fold it. I'm going to make kind of like a bias tape, sort of just making folding in, not all the way to the center. I'm just kind of folding it so that I can make a wide band. There we go, all the way to this. Kind of in thirds, but a wonky third. It's not quite thirds. I really like this little black circle. I'd like to keep that. And actually, I won't be able to keep that because that's going to have to be on the back side. What I usually do is I like to take the paper and just kind of decide what I want it to look like. So I'm going to fold this and kind of wrap it around, or I could choose this side. Ooh, I like that side too. There we go. Now I need to glue this, but before I do that, I'm just going to wrap it and just see how it works. And I'm going to have a little, put an embellishment on the top to kind of cover up the little seams there. But in the meantime, I'm just going to fold this over like this. Okay. And I could do a little spine, like a little, another fold, just to kind of give it a spine for the belly band, like that. So it looks like this. And I haven't glued it yet because I want to sort of fit it first. And it can slide on either direction. It doesn't matter which, because it's a square, so it doesn't matter. Now I'm going to just take this and I'm going to fold that over. And I'm going to make another little spine edge. But now I'm going to go ahead and trim my paper. Now that I've done that, this almost takes longer than the actual box, but it makes a nice finish for it. So now that I have that, I'm going to just trim these off a little bit. Just trim the edges off so they're overlapping a little, but not too much. So there we go, got that. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue this together. And you can use any kind of glue. You could be really generous with the glue or light, but I like to just put enough on the edges so they don't grab when I'm doing the box, when I'm opening and closing it. I'm just going to do these edges nice and generously, and then just kind of in the center as well. And then just fold it over, back to where it was. Okay, now it is ready to assemble. So I've got this little piece here. Now let me tell you, this is an 8-inch piece of paper. This is a 2 5/8 inch square. So that fits really nice inside the box. It's snug, but it's loose enough that you could take it in and out. And you put it inside, and then you can wrap your belly band around. Okay, and usually I like to take a little piece of paper or something, like a piece of scrap paper, because I don't want to, you'll see what I mean. I don't want to put glue on my belly band or on my box necessarily. So what I do is I take this and I'm going to put the scrap piece of paper right here, just so that I don't accidentally glue it onto the box. And I'm going to just kind of make a nice fit, and now I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And just kind of pull it snug and straight before I make the before I press it down. There it is. Okay, it's on. And that should slide freely. Yep, it does. Okay. Then the last step, and I'm going to keep that little strip on there just for a second. I'm going to got these really cute little art foamy. I stamped it on and then watercolored and then just wrote something on it. And these are so cute from art foamies. This is Susanne Randers, little cute little flowers. And what I do is I kind of figure out where I'm going to need to glue. And I see I need to glue the bottom part of the flower, just this much, and then this part and this part. And this is watercolor paper, so it's nice and sturdy. And I'm just going to put it right over the little seam of the belly band. And then let that kind of sit till it sets. And I'm double checking to make sure I didn't glue. You never know. You put some glue. If I put glue on it, at least that little piece is covering it. So there it is. It is all finished. And I love these. I'm going to just take this little piece off. There we go. And let that dry. See, I did glue. I would have glued it on if I didn't use that barrier. And kind of take off any extra glue that might be on the back, which there is some extra glue. And just gonna let that dry, and then when you're ready you can assemble it. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I really enjoy showing you traditional origami folds with mixed media art. It just makes it so much fun. It's kind of like what I've always loved doing, is just combining origami with mixed media. So I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day.